Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to where it's due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rechakwadash, and double honors as always to the apostles, bishops, elders of Great Millstone who were well and who taught us truth. Today's lesson is going to go into Luke 6, verse 20, 21, going into how we may be weeping now, in this hellhole, but at the end, we're going to be laughing in due time, because it reminds me of it is better to go to the house in mourning. And it's like I'm a little under the weather, but this is Ecclesiastes 7 verse 2. Let's go to it. Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 2. It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting, for that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart. Let me get a drink of water as well. So like I said, man, it's better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting. That's the best mindset to be in. Because when you go into Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter, it says, to everything, verse 1, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the sun. Jumping down to verse 4, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance. So now is not the time to be in a laughing spirit, to be in a dancing spirit. It's the time to be in a weeping spirit, or a mourning spirit. It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting. That's the times that we're living in. Well, we'll get that time to dance, to laugh, to have fun, but now it's not that time. We'll get that in the kingdom. So going back to that Luke now, 6 and verse 20. And he lifted up his eyes on his disciples and said, blessed be ye poor, for yours is the kingdom of the Most High. Let's see that what the word poor goes into. Make sure this is on. Yep.
Strong's G 4434. Tochas.
Yep. It says lowly, afflicted. Let's see this word lowly. Humble, average, low ranking, ordinary. And this is how the people look at us. We don't want to be, above the means in this society. It says afflicted. It says helpless, powerless to accomplish an end. So helpless. We are. Scriptures say that, we are likened unto worms. Thou worm Jacob. Blessed are ye poor, for yours is the kingdom. That's what the script says. Well, what a contrite heart. Psalm 34 and 18. The Lord Yahweh is nigh to them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. Get the word contrite in the Hebrew. Where is it at? H1793. It says daka'ah, dust, contrite. Let's get the actual definition. Remorseful, feeling or expressing remorse or penitence, affected by guilt. Remorseful, regret, sorry, apologetic, ashamed. We are ashamed. Sackcloth and ashes. That's the spirit that we must be in, man. Now's not the time to laugh. Now's the time to be in a contrite spirit. And the scripture just said that that the Lord is going to save him. That is, it says, and then until he rescues those whose spirits are crushed. Verse 19 back in the KJV. Many are the affliction of the righteous, but the Lord Yahweh delivereth him out of them all. So the Lord is going to rescue his elect, those that be of a contrite spirit, lowly, poor, destitute, in the time of trouble. Lowly. Proverbs 3:34. Surely he scorneth the scorners, but he giveth grace unto the lowly. Proverbs 16:19. Better it is to be of an humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. Now is the time to be proud. It's never the time to be proud. We're not here to be proud. The Lord didn't create us to be a proud people, to be, proud, blasphemers, sinful. We're here to be humble, contrite, meek. Scripture also says, Yahushua said that he was. Matthew 11:29, and this is written in red. Verse 28. Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me. So we're learning of Yahushua. It says, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. So Yahushua said that he was meek. He's lowly. Yahushua could have had it all, man. But he came in a humble spirit. And that spirit that we want to come in. We need to come in. And will come in. Lord willing, we be part of the elect. Meek. Psalm 37:11. But the meek shall inherit the earth, and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. That's who's going to inherit the earth. For blessed are ye that are poor, for yours is the kingdom of the Most High. Psalm 149 verse 4. For the Lord Yahweh taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. So the Lord Yahweh Shemiyah is for the meek. Not for the proud, not for the blasphemers. The high-minded. Matthew 5:5. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Which is, quoting or similar to Luke 6 and verse 20 that we just got. So going back now to that Luke 6 and verse 20. Verse 21, blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye shall be filled. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh. See what that word laugh goes into. I'm going to make it in transit here soon. Laugh. Laugh, to laugh as a sign of joy or satisfaction. So yeah, I'm going to hit the road. Make it in transit. Yeah, man, that's not the spirit we should be in. And the elect will not be in that spirit of laughing right now. Now, we may have hobbies that we do, things we do in our spare time. But for the most part, we hate this place. We don't want to be here. In this hellhole, we're subject to sickness. Our bodies are failing. Everything is just failing, man. This world is failing. The society is failing, and individuals want to laugh and have a bomb and a blast here. There is no mirth here, as it says in Isaiah 24 verse 11. I believe the mirth of the land is gone. So now is not the time to be in that mirth spirit, to be in that happy-go-lucky spirit. It's time to be mourning. Speaking to myself first and foremost. Because your flesh wants to be in the festivities of this life, the joy of this life, or let's just do whatever we want. Let's just have a blast. That's what your flesh wants. Your flesh don't want to follow after righteousness. Your flesh, because it says in the Galatians, it's like allergy or the allergy is killing me. As it says, I believe Galatians 5 and verse 16, that the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh, and they are contrary the one to the other, so that you can't do what you really want to do. We're in these fleshly bodies. And it also says in Isaiah, I believe 64:4, that we are unclean, and we are as filthy rags. Our righteousness is as filthy rags. We are unclean, and we dwell in the midst of unclean people. We're filthy, man. It says in Romans 3:23 as well as 6:23. I believe 6:23 going into the wages of sin is death, and then 3:23 I believe it says we have all fallen short of the glory of the Most High. So now is not the time to be laughing, having a joy. We'll get all that in the kingdom. We have all eternity to laugh, to have fun, to be a family man, to hang out with family, whatever it may be. We have all eternity for that in the kingdom. But now is a time to be in that mourning, contrite spirit, understanding that all this is going to pass away. All this is going to be destroyed. All this is going to blow away as the wind. It's not going to last forever. That's what it says in 1 John 2 and 15, because the the people who love this world and love the things that are in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, the pride of life, those people are laughing right now. But when you read the scripture, you understand that the Lord isn't with those who love this world. He's not with them. He's with those who are of a contrite spirit, lowly, meek, content. We're not looking for anything else above this society, like in this society, above this society, under this society. We want this place to go down so that we can receive salvation. The king, true happiness, true peace, as it says in Revelation 21 and 4. For the former things are passed away. The Most High shall wipe away all tears from your eyes. And everything, man. No more death. No more sorrow. No more sicknesses. No more anything, man. Strictly perfection. That's what we're seeking after. Speaking of ourselves first and foremost, and that's what we should be seeking after. It's cold as shit. It gets cold as shit, gets hot as shit. Your body starts failing you. Now you're sick. And we do the best that we can to take care of our bodies. Of course. But there's only so much that you can do when the wicked is in rulership. We do the best that we can. And then when we do get sick, we know how to take care of our bodies. Rather than trusting in the pseudoscience, trusting in our enemy. Of course, unless it's something detrimental, you break your arm, of course you're going to go to the hospital. But, you got a little flu. This is not medical advice. You got a cold. Make some ginger. That's what I'm about to do when I go home. Honey and garlic. Chop up the garlic. Let it sit for about 15 minutes to let the Allison, the true benefits of garlic, hit the air. And, take some of that garlic, man. Take some of that honey, garlic, flu vomit. There's other alternatives. But going into that, we won't have to worry about none of that anymore in the kingdom. So there's no reason for us to be in this happy-go-lucky spirit when we are nothing but worms. Flesh and blood, man. Mortal. And we know that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom. So with this mindset that we have, especially the people, this proud mindset that these people have, they can't inherit the kingdom like that, man. These individuals are proud. But what the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai is doing for his elect, he's molding them into that king-like mindset, into the kingdom mindset. And the kingdom mindset isn't going to be attached to this society. The kingdom mindset isn't going to be focused on the things of this world, trying to please the flesh, trying to live all in the moment. No, we're prudent, man. It says a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. And when you go into the word prudence, it means to show care and thought for the future. And a prudent man is not going to be in the house of feasting, understanding and knowing that this place is about to be destroyed. Why would you be in the house? Why would a prudent man, if he's showing care and thought for the future, why would he be in the house of feasting and laughing and joking and having mirth when the scriptures say that in the future this place is going to be destroyed? And it's better to be in a lowly, meek, contrite spirit in order to receive the kingdom. These people don't understand what the hell they're involved in, man. All the festivities, thinking that the Passover is just a lamb dinner. You got the deacon, and now he's sold out. They got him. Hey man, if you want this bag, you're gonna have to take that hat off. You see, he takes the hat off for them though. I'm not saying he did. I'm just, just insinuating. Speaking as a man, people sell out, and then when Daddy Esau tells them they got to do something, then they do it. Now he's speaking with Dr. Brown. He ain't got his hat on. He'll take his hat off when he's speaking to the Jews, to them Jewish people. He'll take his hat off then. But when it comes to the scriptures, oh no, we're going to put that hat on. He's sold, man. Speaking as a man. He ain't never took his hat off, man. But now he want to take his hat off when he's speaking to one of those juice people. Juice. Apple juice. Place is bugged, man. You got the Passover saying, yeah, we're going to have festivities and games for the kids. We're going to have games and arcades and festivities. It's going to be a fun time. But now's not the time to be in that fun time, man. All hell's about to break loose, and we're on the battlefield, and this is spiritual warfare, and people's worried about having festivities for the kids. You're going to get yourself killed is what these individuals are going to do, man. You have a lot of individuals following this shit, man. This is not the spirit that we and the elect will be in. Lord willing, I'm part of the elect. Humble, lowly, meek, contrite. Forsaking this wicked society and following after Yahweh Shem Yahshai. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the spirit, to the body, and to the fold. And before I end it off, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to where it's due to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rachak. And double honor as always to the apostles, bishops, elders of Great Millstone. Until next time.